the different, even playing roles, role playing. I mean, the whole thing. It really helps to develop the person, the individual, the student, and instills a degree of pride in them as being a Virgin Islander. And I am proud that I had it. And I want for the young people to be able to have the opportunity to appreciate the VI history as well.
Okay, let's go to the next caller.
We have the phones are lit up.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I get on the show? Am I on?
Yes, you're on. Yes.
Okay. I was listening to the conversation between you and the last caller, and some of the things that the last caller said are true. But the problem with a lot of people in the Virgin Islands is that people think that every person in the Virgin Islands are going to have the same mind. This is a free society.
That's
no matter
right.
what we do, we will not have everybody thinking the same way. No, the host, the guest that you have there, his job is to find out why is it that in a population that we have almost 90% of black people, and we have like 10% and sometimes less that will come out to an emancipation celebration. I consider myself, I'm a person who was born outside of the Virgin Islands. I've never gone to any of them.
That's your choice.
But there's a lot of time things. Am I still on?
Yes.
There's a lot of things about what the lady said, the politicization of the event that I've listened to, read in the newspaper afterward, that turns me off.
Like what? Like what?
And like she says, like a lot of times it's political. They bring up a lot of political issues in between to knock whichever political candidate in government that they don't like.
But Carla, you said we should find out, and you're saying exactly why these things happen, because
but this is not. But let me go on and
okay, go ahead.
And she also says there's not a lot of people from the East Caribbean, and I'm not speaking for them, but for me and many that I have spoken to, that I don't feel that they're fully embracing this Virgin Island community. And if y'all are honest, you know that there's a lot of isms and schisms that goes on between people from the East Caribbean and the Virgin Islands.
Let me hold you up here. Let me hold you up. Hold up, Carla. Hold up. How long have you been living in these islands?
Over 40 years.
And if you say that you don't, if you say that statement that you don't feel that you all have never been embraced, I could remember as a little boy when our people, when the immigration was rounding up people, we hired you all to help you all stay here.
All right, okay, make your point because I'm gonna.
That's it. That's the point. I just made it.
No, but I don't even want to go there. Can I just add? Can I add in a little thing?
Because I'm not afraid to talk about issues
wait.
We're
gonna talk about it.
Write the history of the Virgin Islands, and you wrote the Virgin Island history from a Virgin Island perspective, and I wrote the Virgin Island history from. We would both come up with two different events. And,
of course.
And you would say, well, how is it? You said that didn't affect me.
Wait a minute.
It never affected you.
That's not true. You're making a bunch of assumptions.
This is the emancipation.
Listen to me. You made a broad statement saying that
it's offensive.
People from the Eastern Caribbean don't feel embraced by
many people. I didn't say all of them.
Okay, many people.
Many people don't feel.
Which is this is really hard for me to really to come to grips with, because it really for me, from my experiences, I think it's not so. I really think it's not so. Growing up as a child, I could tell you. No, but let me finish and then you could talk now. Fine, your reality, okay? But I'm saying to you, if you look at the Virgin Islands and its government and its attitude towards Caribbean inhabitants, you will find for a fact that we have embraced other inhabitants. We have, okay? Our education system, our social services, our job opportunities. How could you say that? How could you say that? How could you say that? Wow, that's really tough. That's really tough. I think we have been we've been very open.
So what? Okay, but so then what do you think is the problem why we can't all get
Well, I
together
believe
then?
what happened over time, as with in any other, and by the way, just for you, so you could know, I studied sociology, okay? I have a degree in sociology, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? What I believe has happened, right, is that people have come, like most people immigrate to places for opportunities. And the opportunities were provided legally through our relationship with the federal government. And that's fine. But over time, I believe that Virgin Islanders begin to feel displaced in their own homes. Not necessarily saying it's anybody's fault, okay? And so then, they more than likely, since there have been a predominance of immigrants here from the Eastern Caribbean, you know, Virgin Islanders began wondering, well, how is it that we're not benefiting like they have, and they're not even from here? If you can understand what I'm saying. And it's not that we don't appreciate people from the other islands. It's not that at all.
But that statement saying, how is it that Virgin Islanders are not benefiting like the people from outside? To me, that is saying that the people from outside are getting some special favor.
No.
But that is not true.
Okay, go ahead. You talk.
The same benefits that are here for outsiders are here for Virgin Islands. And they're more, a lot of times, they were more available to Virgin Islanders than they are to outsiders. For instance, I'm going to make my point. For instance,
remember now, we're talking about the program tomorrow, so that's the point of reference.
Well, you see that we need to talk about anything that is.
Okay, go ahead, but I'm just saying that's the point of reference. That's what caused this conversation to be.
For instance, I lived here for about 15 to 20 years before I became a U.S. citizen. Jobs that were available to Virgin Islanders who were born U.S. citizens were not available to me. So that's why when you make that statement that you made, that's incorrect. Everything that is available to outsiders are available to Virgin Islanders.
Let me clarify something. Obviously, you didn't hear my full
statement. To get together when people make statements like that, because the Virgin Islands is a free market for everyone.
Yeah, but you misconstrued my statement, sir.
No.
When I said that perhaps Virgin Islanders feel that the things that outsiders are benefiting from, they no longer benefit. I said perhaps.
But we don't benefit from anything that if you're talking about outsiders from the East Caribbean.
Okay, you're getting emotional.
Yeah. We don't.
Okay, make your point, Carla. Make your point so we can go on to the next caller.
Finish what you were saying. So.
That's it, because other people
Okay, thank you very much.
Just so that we could know, Lieutenant Governor Francis does attend the Emancipation Day services program down in Frederickstead usually. So that's been clarified.
And just to add, in all fairness to all the Virgin Islanders, I really thank them for making St. Croix my second
Gemma,
home.
could you tell us who you are?
Okay, my name is Chem. And
Dr. Dihamko.
I'm Dr. Dihamko. I'm a teacher here, and I really thank the people of the Virgin Islands who actually make St. Croix my second home. Their warmness, and I actually love their ideas. I love the way they presented their culture, and I thank them for making me a wonderful person too. They actually helped me to exercise my intelligence and skills in this community.
You know something too, Carol and Dr. Dihamko? When people migrate to other people's country, there's a great respect that they just carry. But after they become comfortable, they show a different side. I'm saying this is past history have shown this, that I could show you where wars have taken place in different countries because of people from other countries went to try to infiltrate. And they say, hold up, this in your country. Idi Amin was one of them, and they put it on as a tyrant. But when Idi Amin said, look, Uganda is for Ugandans only. And his friend said, but I born here and raised up with you. He said, are you Ugandan? No, his family was Indian.
Right.
So when you come and you say St. Croix is a free port for anybody, no, it's not a free port. You are here because we allow you to be here. Because if we, the Crucian, rise up and say, look, enough is enough, we don't want you no more, then it becomes a problem. Then you start to say, oh, Crucian are bad people. But we're not like that. And we don't think in that frame of mind.
Let me tell you something, Hugh, and then we could go to the calls. I really, really like the caller said, you know, this is a free society. We could do what we want, go where we want. I agree with him fully, right? When it comes to Emancipation Day ceremonies, okay, I don't think that no one is precluded from attending and participating. I, as a Virgin Island, as a Crucian, don't agree with every single thing that's said on that podium. But I go because I want the experience.
That's the reason I go too.
I actually respect your idea, Mr. Clark, right? Everybody has the right. Everybody is free, right? And we have to exercise our freedom. But remember, freedom is always like this. We are all free to wiggle our hand. But when we wiggle our hand and touches another freedom, that's no longer freedom. That's one thing that you always have to put in your mind. So you said a lot of people who come here and they say that this is a free community. That's right. And then afterwards, they actually fight that particular community. I don't think that's supposed to go. It's supposed to be, you have to be very thankful of what this community have actually taught you. Well, we are free to comment. Okay, we are free to critique, but not to criticize.
Right.
Well said, well said.
Okay, let's not keep the callers waiting. Good morning, caller.
Greetings and morning.
Greetings and morning.
The doctor that's there is from the Philippines?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I recognized a Philippine accent. You know, I was listening to our brother from Antigua and his comment that when he was saying that some people from the Eastern Caribbean don't feel embraced here, even though he's 40+ years here.
Imagine.
You know,
what an oxymoron.
I tell you, and then, you know, the thing is, I think he again is like, you know, people who come, and I ain't trying to talk about, I like the diverse community. I like the fact that we got Filipinos, we got people from the Eastern Caribbean, you know.
Indians, Asians, we got all kind of people here.
I agree with that statement because a lot of us, just like what you have said earlier, not just from the hiding and protecting them wrong that immigration time that we never started, which is an immigration system that we never started. We married into, married them, they married us. We went to school with them.
A real assimilation, a melting pot.
Assimilation. You know? Although, we have made some mistakes in the beginning where we are being bamboozled by that doggone immigration system of the United States.
Federalism.
That white supremacy immigration system. But we learned from it afterwards. And if anybody could say that, being that they are in the National Guard, they got their own political party system now, party groups from their countries. We married them and have children with them and everything now.
Brother Q.
Still that they feel that they ain't embraced.
Brother Q.
Yeah.
Which countries other than in the United States that you know people could go and celebrate their independence?
Well, I ain't been celebrate up and down the world, but I know a lot of things that, they don't get we couldn't do in their country.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to be disrespectful to nobody.
We trying to unite.